All right, so let's get started on trusts. Now, as a portfolio manager and a former tax lawyer, I saw trusts in my past life, and now I get to work with clients and discuss them in my current career. Now, I want to get started by just covering the basics, a few basic concepts, keeping it very high level to introduce the subject. And I'm gonna start with a fun fact. So it's really interesting to know that trusts are not actually a legal entity. Unlike a corporation, for example, which is a legal entity, a trust is not considered one. That said, a trust is considered an individual for tax purposes, and so it is taxed. Now, there's 4 key components to a trust. The first one is the settlor. So you need someone who gives property to a trust. That's the settlor. The second one is property. So you have the settlor, one, who gives property to a trustee, 3, for the benefit of a beneficiary, 4. So the property is put in a trust and is for the benefit of, number 4, the beneficiary, but it's managed by the trustee. And so legally it's considered that it's given to the trustee manages it, makes the decisions for the benefit of ownership or for the benefit of the beneficiary. Now there's two kinds of trusts. There are inter vivos trusts. So those are trusts that are created while a person is alive. And there are testamentary trusts, and those are created upon someone's death. I'm going to get into the details of those later. So the key thing to know about an inter vivos trust is that the reason you have one is basically to give the benefit of ownership up to someone else, right? Like the settlor's giving it to the beneficiary, but to give yourself the ability to impose restrictions. So in a trust, you can create restrictions, and then the trustees manage the property in accordance with those restrictions. Now, in general, I'm going to get into more specific tax concepts later, but in general, a trust is taxed, but a trust will often pay out income to the beneficiaries because the idea can be that the beneficiaries are taxed at a lower rate and trusts are taxed at a high rate. That's it for now. Please let me know if you have questions. Thank you.